Anyway, I want to make a note though. I just feel like she was rapping so fast, bro. I just feel like she was rapping. Oh, we just got a
Comment.
comment.
Jermaine
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 Dupri.
Jones, since we live. He said Jermaine Dupri.
I saw Jermaine and said Dupri. Yeah, he said,
Yeah, he in the
"Oh
video
man,
now.
hold on, hold on.
Shout
Look,
out to
look, look,
Jermaine
look,
in the
look." He said
comments.
he in the video.
Shout out to Jermaine in the comments.
ah, hey yo, hold on. Yeah,
Oh,
shout out
one
to you.
clap.
Yeah, I just feel like she was rapping fast, yo, but not in a bad way. It's like go back to which one, but
She
run.
was not rapping fast, man.
Okay, 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 okay,
She
and
was
not
doing
in a
her
bad
thing,
way
man.
because she was prepared, respectfully. I'm not saying respectfully, disrespectfully. I mean that really respectfully. She was prepared. She's on it as she always is. But I just feel like the
Man, she been one
crowd
of the
was
best
not
like
effing with her.
female.
They was not.
Cause
That's
she's
not
going against
fair.
Geechi. Like, come
But that's
on,
not.
man.
That got
Like,
to
she's
do
going
with
against
her.
Superman.
She's rapping.
So
She's rapping,
what?
and then when she done rapping, smack like that was good. That was good. Then
Man,
the
so
crowd,
what?
like the crowd,
Man,
not doing
everybody be
nothing.
saying everybody be saying they not biased and all of that shit, man. Yes, people
Ghost.
is, man.
Right.
Everybody's
You're right. That's right.
no,
That's basically it.
no,
Right.
no,
Ghost. This
no,
morning I sent you. Then
no,
I sent you the Casey. I
no.
sent you the Casey and
I
Mac Myron
told you,
battle.
bro. I told you, even if he choked, he was gonna still win if he beat her. Like
Nah, if he
it's
choked, he
just
wasn't
the
gonna
way it
win.
is.
No, it ain't
Yes, he
no. Just,
was.
I wish you would
Yes,
have
he
did that
was.
because that would have been hot. That would have been
I got a
crazy.
bar where I thought he was gonna choke.
I
Man.
did too. I did too. I thought so too. But no,
I got a bar where I thought
He
he was
wouldn't have
gonna
won if
choke.
he choked. No, because you know
Yes,
what?
he would have.
He
Yes, he
might
would have.
have because people would
Yes,
have
he
like,
would have.
man, Geechi's so good. He faked the choke. Man, he really choked up there. And they gonna give him still let him win. But anyway, look, hold on, further.
I'm
Me
gonna
getting
get
all
into him.
excited for
I
Rum.
feel
The
he
last
almost
video, I
choked
got
out.
my throat itching now. I think I yelled too loud or something. But what, yo, hold on. She
You
was
better
rapping
chill out.
fast, and whenever you're rapping, so look, I feel like you want to get the material out, and you're gonna get it out because you practice and you take it serious. Boom, we established that. We got it. Nothing less than that. She was rapping, right? And she's saying fire that we just said. The 40 line got a little reaction, but not enough. And when it comes to time to, you know what I mean, to decide in your brain, should you run it back, keep going, let the reaction sit for a second, all that stuff matters. She determined to just keep going, which I respect, which is good. Which is good. It's just not fair to her because she was saying something. I'm sitting at home like, that was fire. And they all sitting, people were sitting back there looking at Geechi, wondering how he feel about it. They looking at Smack and from the back of his head, wondering how he feel about it, instead of wondering how you yourself feel about it. People don't even want to give their own one. You just react. Y'all sitting there for what? You said you like the crowd. For them to sit there and do nothing? They how you sitting there and you waiting for only a Simpson line to come, or you waiting for
How you
LA
mad? Cause
Dodger line to
how
come?
you mad? Cause they wasn't rocking
Because
with
they
her, and
shouldn't be there
everybody
in the
here
first
favored
place.
Geechi, and everybody worldwide favored him over her. How you get mad at like them for not reacting off of stuff?
Because you there
Like,
to see both of them battle. Geechi can't battle himself. He said
hey
that in the
man,
dang on face off too. We knew that he can't
they,
battle
they,
himself.
they was rocking. They was rocking with him more. You can't be mad at them like that.
But it's old. It's respect. I'm about to say it's old to her. It is old to her too, but it's respect. Besides old to somebody, they ain't not old to nobody. But it's respect though. It's respect. She was spitting. It's not like she was trash. She was spitting. You know what I mean? Getting booed. Like we ain't about to get that. We talk about that with Cassie and all that. We ain't about to get that because I got nothing to do this anyway. But I sent you the Mac Myron and Casey battle this morning because it came out. I watched that, and the crowd there was rocking with him. Like they was. She actually was lighter in that battle than this one, but she was dope in that battle too. But they was rocking with her. I feel like the setting, and they ain't seem fake or nothing either. I feel like they ain't want to. I feel like
But
nobody
look at
at
the name.
URL wanted to
Look at the
jump out.
name. But
True.
look at the name. You
All
said
right.
Mac Myron. Look who we battling. Every like every effing bar, a battle
It is
every
a
fucking
smaller
card,
league. Mac Myers
every
a big.
event,
Mac
whatever.
Myers a big name. You know that.
Battling Geechi Gotti, like it's the bigger, like so. Of course they gonna rock
Yeah.
with the bigger name. It's gonna overshadow, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, they was rocking with Mac too. I'm just saying, like they was rocking with what she was saying. Like it was like almost every other line. Like every line, she was getting a good reaction. She had time to breathe. She wasn't rapping super fast. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that wasn't a tournament setting. You don't got time to breathe in a tournament setting. As long as you putting it out there, you ain't hoarse and out of breath. Like you got to, cause they cutting times. Like Geechee still had more to say. Like they was cutting his time off. Like
Geechi did the same thing, bro. Geechi did the same thing. He was rapping fast. He was rapping fast, and I feel like Geechi could have choked for real. He could have choked. He could have choked because because he was doing this. He was doing stuff like this, snapping at lines that had nothing to do with him snapping. Like he was waking himself up with some of his own line. Like the snap, it was just for what? Who you snapping at? You snapping at yourself, trying to keep yourself and thought he was like it ain't had nothing to do with like no. It was the timing of it just was like weird. But Geechi was still he was fired. But I'm just saying like he was still doing things to keep himself in line too though. But that's why I wanted to mention like I just feel like you could see it in the first like she typed sounded out of breath. And I didn't want to put it like that because you said that sound mean, but she really sounded like she was close to out of breath, like she was like pushing herself, and that she might not have been, but when you're trying to exhaust your body and your subconscious maybe waiting for a reaction or some type of expectation, when you don't plan for it, because nobody plans on it, but at the same time you appreciate you will kind of want it, and when you don't get it, you're pushing yourself even more, like and now you can see it. And it's just that wasn't fair. Like, especially by her third, she kept her same energy. So she slowed it down in a second, and it got more balanced, but she still was fast doing her thing. The third, she did the same thing, but she was way more aggressive in the third. But until she started getting to the Walgreen angle where she slowed down and paced it. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to certain angles, you gotta
You know
pace
what?
yourself. So that's the thing
You know
too.
why? Probably why. Like I'm gonna just keep saying it. She wasn't the favorite. Like he main stage. Like you feel me? They rock with him more, and her curse didn't work. Like so, it didn't like it was like you didn't like get him like the stumble or choke really like how you do on every other battles. Like that's all we see from you. Like you do your thing. You give us 3 good rounds, but your opponent, especially males, they choke, and that gives you and that kind of like been building up your stature. Is like it'll be like, man, she just keep murdering dudes. Everybody just keep choking on like they scared of you. But just like when you came to Geechi, it ain't work. So it's like, all right, that ain't work. What tactic do you got? Because it's not gonna hold up. You get what I'm saying? That's probably why everybody was just standing there like, well, you can't get him like you gonna get him to choke. Like we hear what you saying, but it's like we more interested in what's going on over here. Like it's like I don't know. That's the way I look at it.
You know, there's been
I'm just
times
saying
where I
though,
definitely said, like, you know what, you're right, I can't, I got
but
nothing to say to that. Been times, quite a few. It's been not quite a few, but it's been more times where I have a butt. I have a butt comp. Just saying, this ain't one of them though. Listen to me. What about the
but
times? Right, but what about the times? Because you're absolutely right. I mean, I should have started by saying that. Everything you said was absolutely right, of course. But what about the times, or the time, the most recent one, Jack Boy versus who he battled? Core. I mean, Jack Boy versus T Top. What about times like that? Now, I'm not even about to explain that. You already know what I'm talking about with that. Does that have something to do with women and men then? Because then obviously it's Geechi. Obviously it's Geechi. The face, the man right now. Obviously. But what if it was somebody else that made it that far as a man? I feel like that unfortunately that may have to play in it. I don't want to use the word sexist, but sexism, because she was spitting. I mean, that first she won the first, and that don't make no sense. She had some of her best bars in that first, and that don't make no sense. She had some good bars throughout though. I just feel like he just was doing better in the other rounds. But come on now, yeah, take a sip. The limeade, because that I'm telling you that the women factor has to play into that in that case. It had to. And people always in the back of their mind probably on some dumb type ish thinking about like, oh, the first battle, twerk, blah blah blah. The second battle, which I forgot all about prep history and all that stuff, but apparently people saw that coming. I didn't see that coming with prep. So now they like, now you got it. Now you got what you asked for and this and that. So it's like, come on, now it's like, oh boy, you ain't bringing Geechi level or whatever. I don't know. It's like people coming with a certain expectation. I just feel like she wasn't. I feel like, and then another thing people do too in those rooms when they get to the second round and they hear how good you did the first. Then when you say your first or your first few 5 bars in the second, now they want to give you more reaction because they know you can bring it. It's like, why are you waiting for me to fall? Why are you hating? Like, you know what I mean? That's how it looks like on TV. But yeah, I mean that's a point right there. She did her thing for women battle rap, of course, but at the same time, they sitting back. They sitting back in doubt. It gotta be because that don't make no sense. It's inexcusable. You saying that because it's Geechi? Okay, it's inexcusable. That's no excuse.
it's not inexcusable. That's
The law of the
that's
land.
just what it is. That's
That's
just what it is, man.
so that goes back. That's
You
why
in
I
the
said what
West.
about women then?
You're in the no. And it goes back to
How
everything.
does it matter if you in the West? She's the number one
Got an
woman rapper right
unfair
now. How about
advantage.
that? That don't matter. Her being the
It
number
don't
one
matter.
woman
That
rapper right
don't
don't
hold no
matter.
weight against the number one dude rapper, number one on the app. It don't hold no weight. That her just being the number one female is not enough. It's not enough when you try to like weigh that against a dude in battle rap and him being the number one and him being 2-time champion and all that. Him just like it don't. It's not enough.
So the
Like she
only
ain't
the
done enough.
common
She ain't done enough to compare to Geechi. That's what I'm saying. That's it. No matter how, even though she number one with the female, she ain't done enough on his level. That's what I'm saying. So that's why she don't get looked at when she say something hot, like opposed to Geechi, whatever. Like you said. But that is a good point, though. They do look at Geechi if he gonna feel away if they credit her or whatever. But we here for that.
I
But
love. I
that's
guess
why they
yeah.
don't look at her like that.
So
They
I
feel
guess the
like she's
number
not on
one
the same level.
denominator is the number one denominator, bro. And this is what it
Yeah, you
always
can't
been.
argue that.
I can't argue that.
Argue
I can't
that.
argue that.
Yeah,
I'm just saying the number one
women over.
denominator though, on top of the number one thing though, is still the reason I feel like the overall thing, the bottom line is the bars. If she had even better bars than what she had, then there would have been no excuse, right? Think about that. If she would have had better bars, it just would have been no excuse. Because that always is going to be the determining factor for everybody battle. I feel like. So basically, in case you could have been better in this battle, even though it is Geechi, and you took the angles you took to prepare for him. Respect to you.
I
I
feel
just feel
like
like
even if she had that some of the more better bars, it just probably wouldn't work. It was just I don't know.
what?
It's just biased.
Not
It's
even
just too
bars in
biased.
enough. And then we would have had to have
No,
a problem over here. We would have had to have a problem with the internet to let people know that gotta get stopped. They gotta cut that out. Because if we would have came over here and said like, yo, Casey was fine, she had all this and that, this and that, this and that, and we was advocating for it and showing people, but say if we don't know, we can't speak hypothetical. I'm just saying that wouldn't work like that. Nah, because we would have been out. We would. You already know we get heat for having opinions that everybody else don't. So as soon as they would have realized that she would have really beat him, then how about that? But that go into hypotheticals. Just bring a more solid pen, Casey. I mean, disrespect that man a little bit more. She was doing her best to respect him. We'll get to it though. I like that though. That's sad, man. That's terrible. We
I
wouldn't
think
even
it's
had
on
to have that
you
talk if
for the
she would have
bar.
just came a lot harder. You really could have came a little. That sounds bad to say because you did your thing though. But anyway, we off that. I said it once, but I ain't gonna keep saying it. Um, you gave a cop line. I had that line too. Don't get me on 10. Casey said this in the first. Don't get me on 10 because I'm the type to spin on him and dim the light. Now I'm at cousin crib. Auntie said I could spend the night and I don't play fair. I kick his door like baited with Nas 4 or 5. The crib look like it's daycare. I like that. That was a dope setup. I like that. No, dope scheme. Cool. I like that.
I got another Casey line. Like when she said, "I'll put a part in your head better than the bitch that braids your shit." I like that one. I don't know why I just liked that.
Yeah, it was funny. It was a good humorous line. Yeah. Only thing I didn't like was the part where she was talking about like she had a whole family cousin scheme and then she bought it. I didn't want to mention that somebody you kicking the door because Bay there. If you chilling with your family, Bay ain't got nothing to do. But she said she don't play fair, so maybe I don't know.
No,
I'm overthinking it. I'm overthinking it. I'm
it was
overthinking
a
it.
name flip because they call him Baylo.
Yes, but it started out with a family thing. I'm coming over to cousin. Don't get me on 10. I'm coming over to but it started out with her having vengeance on her cousin and using it to come in to the family. You know what I mean? And then once I'm in, now I'm home with you. I'm spending the night. What you gonna do now? I don't play fair either. So now I got you. I got my cousin. I've got you, and now I'm gonna go get Bay, which is obviously the parent or whoever. I'm overthinking it. That was still fire though. To overthink that. I stay with a tool. Wait till this cannon get pulled. Sniper rifle with a stand on Gotti like Sammy the Bull. Fire. That was fire. Snitch ass. That was fire.
I said this when a little a little debate going back and forth, but I'm gonna say it again. You don't deserve this battle. You ain't done enough.
Geechi said that, right?
Yeah, and I feel like the little back and forth support that line.
But then I feel like after that, then he say what he say.
Compared to him.
I understand that, but what about the opportunities that she had? It goes back into men and women. How women could be in the same field as men and get pennies less, or dollars less. You know what I mean? Tens of dollars less, and it's just hundreds of dollars less. It goes back into that. And it goes back into the demand factor. It goes back into who's supporting it when it's around. Like that's another thing. Like I got when we talk about that Fly King battle. I never heard of him, but he mentioned that like I'm here because people don't support the people that we put here. Like you know what I mean? We always talk about stuff like that though. So I mean I get it. But what I was gonna say was you mentioned what did you say? You don't deserve that battle. And that made me think about what he say before that. He said something after that. Oh, you're gonna be on. He said you're gonna be on just at battles and Queen of Ring Confession. He was talking to her like how we were talking to Verb, man. That was funny. That was hilarious, yo. I was just like, nah, man, she not, man. Stop talking to her like that. She ain't gonna be on just a little at battles and no Queen of the Ring events. Stop it. Stop it. I know it sound good to everybody behind you, all the fickle people you got behind you, but stop it. She not about to only be on there. And I'm sitting like, Casey, don't be on there. So I was like, that was just that had me. I was just weak,
don't
yo.
only be a, I
Yo,
got one.
chill. No. Let me go because I might got more. No, hold yours. Hold it.
You just went. Let me go.
I did. No, I was on the top. I was on the top.
That
was from what I remembered. But I don't want to. I'm trying to buy as much time, but I don't got to sit. All right, go ahead.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Because
I don't want to just be sitting here.
Geechi,
looking.
Geechi third is. I got a lot from Geechi third. No, do I got a lot? No, I don't. I got a lot from Casey third and Geechi second. Y'all got a lot from Geechi second. All right, my bad. But yeah, I want to try. I squeeze as many as I can without sitting here by myself. That's all. And N word, he said. Oh yeah, she said this to him. And N word, you a itch. Use a itch if they even debate it. I bought madness, so let's get the banging. Deuce, or this trade. This your ultimate ultimatum. That was my last line for her first. I like that a lot. That was dope. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
That was fire. That was dope.
This was just funny. He's like, "Bitch, you a witch."
Yeah, he kept stealing momentum. He kept stealing the momentum with them. First thing he said right out the gate. The very first thing. He was like, what this brick face girl gonna say to me? Like something like that. He just kept stealing it. Like you gotta harness that. Just hike on somebody, but it gotta be funny, and you gotta like, I don't know. I feel like what he doing is super dope, but it just, you know what I mean, it can be combated. Like you just gotta be funny. Like I don't know. He don't get no jitters up there. He in the stage. He in a flow. He in this. I don't want to say pocket. That's the first thing that came to my head. But he in some realm where he just he in a Mamba realm right now. Like he is. He going crazy. He going crazy. He's going crazy. Geechi said in his first, he said, "It's oh my goodness." He said, "It's I could have done a song with Lou Castro and Mark Henry and still wouldn't have stronger features than you." The Mark Henry part was really the part where it's like I understand Lou doing the song, but Mark Henry,
that was over the top. And wasn't that a wrestler?
That is exactly was a wrestler. The darkest, biggest, one of the biggest wrestlers. I remember because he was one of the blackest, like maybe the first one of the first few black ones. So yeah, go ahead.
I had Jazz pouring out dot juice for you. That was fire.
Yo, Geechi said,
I know she dead after this.
I didn't write this bar down at all. I put in parentheses the whole math, and the pinner angle that he had on her in the first was another reason. Was some of the reasons why he didn't win that first, because he had a lot of it and it was whack to me. I didn't like none of it. I didn't like the whole that I just did it Justin and all. I didn't like none of that, and the whole pinner. I don't like none of that either. I usually don't like the bars that people have for Kylie and the Kardashian. I don't usually like none of them. But that was all type watery sauce to me. So that's technically my go. I just had to mention that. I didn't mention none of them. I just the words. So.
Oh man, he passing it.
Yeah.
He's some Geechi. Whoever penis going in, they pin coming out. That was just super crazy to me. Oh my god! Like, why is this the thing that everybody accusing somebody of writing for somebody? Like,
but that's not even what the whole thing. It's like the way you do it. That was the way to do it. That was the way to do it.
Cause that wasn't no name drop. It was just like it could be anybody.
It could be anybody. And then he's had a whole set. I got the whole thing too. I wrote the whole thing down that one. Yeah, he got the whole thing set up where he's like, y'all gonna see. I got the whole thing there, y'all. What he say? Dang, I wish I could think of it and find it now. Cause oh man, that's in his second. Oh, right here. Here we go. Cause it's my longest part. He said, I know a few N words in battle rap who ick you sucks for lines, but it's bro code I'm not exposing. But as long as they keep their mouth closed, they'll keep your mouth open. I mean,
Yo, chill.
you so soft spoken that Southern's charm got him seeming innocent. Itch, you must think we ignorant. All you do is suck ick, recite lines, and reap the benefits. In both instances, whoever pinned that is crazy. Like, cause you didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming at all. Super pause. I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming. And I feel like when he did that, she started staring at him in a way where it's like, no, if the powers ain't work, that's my first time even like saying that. But I feel like she was just, she had a real look in her eye, like you gonna do this to me? You gonna say this in that way, in that fire? I feel like she really didn't like that. But if she was trying to stare him down, I feel like when he did that, for real, she really tried to throw him off.
He said something about that stay ain't gonna work.
But she, right after that part, yeah, he did say that too. All right.
Let me get into one of mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was just messed up from here on out. Huh? What? I thought a musty bitch said something.
See, fire.
The jokes, yo.
Fire.
The jokes, bro.
What he said? He said
bars. It was the jokes, bro. He
right.
Telling her with the jokes.
It really wasn't the bars. Yeah, you're right. He had somebody that was some bars. I'm gonna get to it right. But yeah, it was really a lot of funny stuff that was just played with each other, that played hand in hand. Should I say? He said,
more so jokes than bars.
Me too. He said, "It you can skedaddle, run along now. I'm gonna kill you right here, front and center, so everybody can see. Stand over the body, having regrets. Like what the f this itch did to me." I knew he was gonna have a prep line because Geechi's so like we always said that he always so recent.
I had that line.
I knew he was gonna have a prep line.
I had that line.
That was fire. Like what's he do to me?
You only F with an N word if he ain't right for you.
Oh my goodness!
I like that. I love
that. Was fire. Yeah, that was fire. That was fire because that whole setup was fire too. Yeah,
he had a whole scheme. You know, I ain't here for that.
I don't think I put that part. I don't think I put that thing. I don't think I put that down too. But I did like that. I'm
gonna just give you the punch like it's Spike. You feel me? I ain't gonna give you the whole. Feel me?
Yo, all right. Well, Bardashian, the what? The whole what? What you about to say? You about to diss it. He was like, I ain't about to get. He was about to. The whole.
I ain't gonna give you the whole thing. I'm gonna just give you the punch like it's Spike.
And then you said something else. You was like the whole. You was like looking for a word for it. Because I'm always feeling the way I'll be doing that. So what he said? He said Bardashians with jazz and nowhere. He said y'all just a group of itches that teach each other how to suck meat, and everybody know that.
Shit was.
The gas was going. He had premium in there. They was in there. It was some stuff in there. But this is the first though. I'm saying like
he had ammunition. Like
and he didn't win this first to me.
I felt like he had a lot more to say about her than she had towards him.
Yeah, of course, and that's the problem. That's the problem with Geechi. That's the problem with Geechi's opponents. They don't want to take it there. They don't want to take it there.
I ain't write them all down, but when he got to the case, he named for it felt like
my god! I didn't write it down.
2 hours. It felt like
I'm a one. The one I got was the briefcase. He was like, "You here for a short time?"
Short time, a briefcase.
He said, "You that was the best one to me." Like
that was the best one. I wrote the
I got.
one down.